Ramaj, real Ramaj.
Peace, brother. How you doing
I'm good,
today?
Ramaj. How are you, sir?
No complaints, man.
So what's on your mind, Ramaj?
Kind of want to gain some understanding. I've been following you for a long time, and I feel like how you've been recently, it just creates a lot of division.
Really?
I just don't understand the difference. And I'll explain. I didn't call to be hostile at
We're
all.
not hostile. You're
Um,
good. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to understand. We put a lot of emphasis on the different countries and the different ethnicities and the different groups. These people, these white people are whooping our ass because of
Okay,
this.
let's slow down.
And I feel
Slow
like
down.
okay.
Now you said divisiveness. I'm being divisive. Divisive.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, you said division or something, right? You said you.
Yeah, I said division.
Okay. Okay. What kind of division do I promote? Division how? As a,
I
as opposed to what?
your first question, the division, I feel like is ADOS, FBA, Pan Africanism, um, all of these different sects within us as a people keeps us further from the goal.
What's the goal?
I would say the goal would be ultimately for us to have some freedoms, in order for us to have some collectivism, in order for us to be able to dictate some of the laws in our communities, at least, if not the whole country, to have some buying power, lobby groups, groups that are going in our interests, the Black APAC, stuff like that. I'm tired of the constantly saying what people should or should not have, or what people's rights are being infringed upon because of another group being into the country. I feel like it keeps us so much further from the goal, because before the Mexicans started flooding into America, we been not getting things. So I don't think that the influx of Mexicans or the influx of Jamaicans or the influx of Haitians or whomever from the diaspora is going to affect the facts on the ground. The facts on the ground is that we're losing 10 times over. The last point I want to say in reference to it is, if you notice that the Europeans have a unified group. They don't care if they're Italian, they don't care if they're German, they don't care at all. They make sure that ultimately the laws are there to benefit the people of that land. White. That's it.
Okay.
And until we start gaining some action and some interest and stop the division that I feel like is promoted way too much, we will never reach the goal that we're all
Okay.
angling
Now let me
for.
ask you this: are foundational Black Americans supposed to be invisible?
Okay, and I'm gonna be honest with you on this too, Tariq. I'm new on the term foundational Black American, and I got new to that term when I came and start entering the spaces on Twitter. Then I started realizing, I mean, I've seen it in other places, but I didn't realize there was such a hostility with the term FBA versus Pan
It's not
Africanism.
even a versus.
So
It's not. No. 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 That's some internet stuff. It's not even a versus.
Yeah, I agree, but these type of conversations that you have, it kind of promotes that, because people aren't, not the people in this space. So please, no one take offense to what I'm saying, but just people in general, when they have these and they hear these conversations, they immediately pick a side
It,
because we're tribal that
I,
way, and not realizing the overall goal. They're
are
missing the
are
point of the
sir,
goal.
sir, are Black people who are non-immigrants, are they supposed to be invisible? All
No,
right, this is what we're talking about. We have a lineage. When we say foundational Black American, we're talking about the Black people who are non immigrants. We're not invisible. And we got this thing where people think we're supposed to just be absorbed by everybody and everybody can kind of come and cosplay. Now, Ramaj, are you from East Africa? I saw your picture. You look like you're like Eritrean or Ethiopian. Where are you from?
no. I'm born and raised in America, brother. I'm from Pittsburgh,
I,
Pennsylvania. 20 miles from where the shooter shot at
okay.
Trump.
With your family. Where's your family from? That's what I'm saying.
My family is from
Oh,
Jamaica.
there we go. There we go. Now, even though your family's from Jamaica, there's still an East Indian kind of an East African thing. Are your people East Indian in Jamaica?
See, so I'll answer your question, and I have no problem with following this train of questioning. But what I'm saying is you got to ask me what generation did my family come here. My family has been here for over 4 generations.
God,
So the auspice of the argument of where my family is from, I don't think that that matters at this
it
point
matters.
because we're all in this.
No,
Why would it
that
matter?
matters because, like right now, there's a major reparations movement. Okay, and we're very particular about where reparations going to go. That's going to go to
So, not to cut your wisdom, but let me ask you. So, would you consider my family a benefactor or beneficiary of the reparations?
no, because they're not foundational Black Americans. They would have to get their reparations from CARICOM.
So, let me ask you. My family has been here for over four
Okay.
generations. They have paid. Hold on, let me finish. They have paid taxes, and we're just talking about my father's side. We're not even talking about my mother's side. My mother's side is born and raised here in
Mm-hmm.
America. So that's why the conversation begins to get a little bit convoluted
It's not.
when we start going down this rabbit hole as to where people are from and who is entitled. I think that the reparations step, we are so far from that to be pinning a person or a culture to the side of who determines who deserves reparations, it's way too early
No,
for
it's
that
not,
right now.
sir. That's a very relevant thing, and your lineage is relevant because we, as foundational Black Americans who descended from freedmen, we're owed a debt. So you can't have your people come and immigrate later, and they weren't a part of that debt that's owed, and they actually benefited when they got here. They can't say, okay, we want some of the reparations too. It doesn't work like that. And that kind of puts a monkey wrench in the game for us. And plus, they have a reparations claim in the Caribbean, CARICOM. CARICOM doesn't include us. So that's a very relevant thing. So,
So, in reference to my mother, who is born and raised here in America,
mhm.
where does that leave me
Again,
and my family?
because again, you said your parents plural. All,
No, I mean, when I said I'm sorry, I misspoke. My father is from Jamaica.
okay.
My father's lineage and his side is from Jamaica. My mother is born and raised here in America. And and just to add on to that, that is the sentiment of a lot of black people here in America who think that they're FBA, where they have a parent that was here born in America and they have another parent that may have been here in America for a few generations, but not even understanding the fact that their family may come from another island or another country
Okay.
within 5 to 6 generations within that
Okay. That's
span.
no,
So,
listen, listen, no, 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 no. That's the immigrant mindset because let's be real, a lot of you guys who come from immigrant backgrounds, a lot of y'all don't have paperwork like that. A lot of you guys don't have documentation that really goes back that far. We, as foundational Black Americans, me and everybody in this room, we can trace our stuff back to the 1800s easily. If we have both parents from foundational Black American culture, it's very easy to trace our stuff back. It was
yeah, so I can give you pictures to even put up on the bulletin, and I can show you pictures of my mother's side back in the census. I can show you census reports back in the early 1900s. So what I'm saying to you is I'm not here to debate that. I'm here to just say that this train of conversation really leads us far behind, and even leading into Kamala Harris.
how so?
Like
How does it leave us far back? Okay, go ahead. Now, what about Kamala?
leading into Kamala Harris, we do not have good options. I get it. We don't. I sat here and watched people select this white man over all the criminal acts that he done. And for black people to even sit and fix their mouths up to say they'll vote for him as another choice is despicable. Now, white people don't, they're all on code. We're the only ones that are off code. They stay on code. They know
Who? Wait,
once
no,
they
no, no,
blow the
no, no, no,
dog
no, no. Wait.
whistle.
So, okay. You got to be on code with who? Kamala? How are we gonna vote for somebody who's
No,
off code with us?
no. I don't need Kamala is a representation of every other 47 presidents. I don't look at her no different. Presidents are selected, not elected. So I
So where's the
understand that,
code? Because see, no,
but
no, no,
that's
no, no, let's slow it down. Because yeah, they're on code with Trump because Trump is for white people. Trump has made no bones about being on code with other white people. So yes, white people are going to be on code with Trump. What code are we? So who's on code with us in the political sphere? Who's on code with found?
and that's why I'm talking to you, brother, because I believe that you are one of the peoples who set the digits in that code. Like I feel like these spaces are the platforms or the platforms that you have outside of the space, your movies, when you do your interviews, you are one of the people that set the digits in the
Right?
code, not her. So what I'm saying is we're wasting a lot of time talking about who's from where and who's doing what, and we're not creating no lobby, no political action. We are just
No,
talking
no, no,
and
no, no, no,
making
no.
opinions on people who we think are from
No,
different
because
or
no, no,
specific
I
places.
disagree because us talking and understanding lineage, that's very important because what happens is we get the Kamalas, we get the Barack Obamas, and we get these people, the Sheila Jackson Lees, these people who come from non-FBA backgrounds, who cosplay as our representatives, and then we as foundational Black Americans wonder why we don't ever get any damn thing in all of these
I think we
immigrants.
don't get anything, Tariq. Not to cut your wisdom again. We don't get anything because we do
No, no, no,
this,
no, no, no.
and
It ain't
there's
no
no one.
we. No, no,
There's
no.
no
Slow
one.
down, slow down. Your people as
Okay.
immigrants, because you come from an immigrant background, y'all get stuff. You get a lot of stuff. Immigrants get
No,
stuff
no,
now.
brother.
No, 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 no. Let's not play that. We're not going to have a bad faith argument. Immigrants come over here and get stuff. Kamala, Sheila Jackson Lee, Obama, they make sure immigrants get stuff and get stuff off of our tax dollars. And we, the people who built this nation, we don't get anything and we're owed more than anybody. So that is a
Well, I
problem.
wish, I wish, I wish that they were around when my parents and my ancestors, were dealing with what they were dealing with because they didn't get
Oh yes,
anything.
when they came over here, they got to come over here and benefit and get some of the unearned benefits and privileges that we fought for. They got to leave their homeland that was failing and come over here and eat off of us. So that was their reparations. They got unearned
But
benefits, sir.
but do you realize that Jamaica is not even it was a port for slaves that ended up coming to America anyway.
Not all of them came to America, sir.
I'm just saying that was just what Jamaica, besides the Arawaks, who were the original Native Americans that were from Jamaica. The original black people during the transatlantic slave trade, Jamaica was one of the ports they stopped at. And a lot of the black Americans who are in America come from these different ports, not just Jamaica. I just use that as an example. So that's why the division in this, it just gets so
But we ain't
convoluted and
Jamaican,
it
and in
keeps
Jamaican they have
you don't
they
have
have
to be. You don't have
Jamaica
to
has
be.
their culture. We have ours. We're two different cultures.
Agreed that culture was created over time, but what I'm saying
All cultures
initially,
are created over time, sir.
correct, agreed, but initially, Jamaica was used as a port
We know that.
for
Yeah,
slaves. Okay,
all of
so
these
what?
places were used as slave ports. Yeah, that's not, but
So,
different cultures
so
developed in these ports, and people fought back and reacted differently. Our culture
correct.
is deeply rooted. We have our own unique culture as foundational Black Americans.
Yeah, I mean, and that's cool. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not even making the claim about reparations. That's not my thing. My family, we fight hard for every coin that we have, and we make it work in order to send our kids through college and do everything else. And we also try to affect the community around us as well. Employ
And another
people.
thing,
I make payroll. I make
hold on,
payroll every 2 weeks. No
and another thing in
problems.
Jamaican culture, they had so many different color casts over there. They were so divided based on race. They were way more divided on race than over here. We didn't have that
Yeah,
division.
that's because the British were more tactical with the
Right.
division
Right.
part. I'm not. I don't make. I make no qualms about the country thing is not with me until we are able to form our own country as a people in the mindset and understand which direction we're going in. It doesn't matter what borders separate us. It really doesn't, honestly. It's just as this is just par for the course.
And the thing is, and again, I'm looking at your pictures, and again, there were a lot of East Indians over there in Jamaica, and it looks like you come from that lineage. Some of those people.
Brother, listen, I'm fortunate enough. You look at my pictures, and I'm fortunate enough to travel a lot, right? But I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, from the
No, no,
ghettos.
no. We're
You
talking about
understand?
your
And then
lineage.
hold on. My whole family is from Pittsburgh. I got family in Georgia. I got family in California. You understand? I'm not no immigrant, brother. I've been here my
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
life.
but
My
you come from an
family.
immigrant background. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, my father, and I make no qualms
Right.
about that, and I don't feel like no one should feel like that should be a scar.
We're
It's
not
not a
far,
scar. It
but
happened. I didn't ask to be here,
not.
but
But
being that that's the
you're from a
case.
different lineage. You're from a different lineage, and your mom, and it doesn't sound like you're too.
So what lineage are Black Americans from? If I'm
No,
not one,
we're foundational Black Americans. That we're
that's what I'm saying. Where
our
you guys
lineage is
where
from the
so
soil here. We were here from
from
the very
here?
beginning
Okay,
that of the
understand that.
United States. There was no right.
Understand that. So as long as a person doesn't know their lineage, they can be from here. Because that's what it sounds like. A lot of people don't even know where they're from. But if they say that they know that their whole family is from here, then they're
I'm
foundational
talking
Black
about
Americans.
going back to the inception of this nation, to the building of this nation. There was no United States.
Correct.
There was no new United States until the foundation of Black Americans built it. So we are the original inhabitants of what would become the United States. All right, we built it.
Okay.
If you didn't come from the lineage of the people who built it, you come from an immigrant background. So that's a different thing.
So my mother's family, who's been here the whole time, I guess that doesn't matter
And it
either, right?
sounds like you're not too sure about that, sir. You don't sound
No, I'm
sure
saying no. I'm,
about
I'm very sure, brother. Don't pacify me. I'm
that.
serious. My
Again,
family is
the
from
way you're
here. I call you. I call, and I've listened to your spaces a bunch of
right.
times, and I've never asked to talk or to ridicule you. So I'm asking you not to do the
I'm,
same
I'm
with
not
me.
ridiculing.
My family
I'm
is,
not ridiculing.
yeah, you are, because I told you my mother is born
Because
and
you're not.
raised in
Because
America.
you're being kind of evasive about certain things. Because no, because
About
you've been
what?
evasive.
Anything?
Because when I asked you, oh no, I'm born in Pittsburgh. No, we're talking about lineage, and even over there in Jamaica. Again, looking at your images, looking at the pictures of you,
Uh
you
huh.
look like you mixed with some East Indian, brother.
Don't a lot of Black people in America, brother? What's wrong with
No,
you? Like you're
hell
doing looker.
no,
This is what you call lookership, and
no,
you're intelligent enough to
brother.
not do
Listen,
lookership,
and
right?
we've had conversations about this. We know who's who. We can kind of look at people and kind of tell what's going on. I think a lot of people who are not from our lineage, they think they blend in more than they really do. We can kind of look
I'm
at
not saying
people.
that I'm not saying that they should blend in, brother. I'm just saying the lookership is not a good way to go. You're looking at my pictures, and I'm just sitting here cracking up because of your assumptions,
Yeah, bro. You
right?
look like you got some East Indian in you. That's
So what
some
do
of
I need to do?
Kamala's
Show
people,
you my practice?
like some of Kamala's people.
Like if I show you my mother is born and raised in America, and I mean I don't want to argue that because
Right.
that's really not why I call, brother.
Your
And that's
mother
this is the reason why I say
just
I'm sorry. What did
just
you say?
because your mother is born and raised in America, that doesn't mean her lineage goes back to being a foundation of Black American. That means that she probably immigrated
So
here based on what you're saying. So again, it just sounds like
no, no, no.
anyway.
So my mother
Okay,
My mother is a native. My family are Blackfoot Indians. She has Blackfoot Indian in her family. I don't know no other country where my mother comes
got it.
from. If I could send you a picture of my mother and my father with me and my brother in a picture from 1979, brother, I'm way too old. I would never call you and tell you anything that's any falsehoods. So that's why I'm trying to really get some understanding from you as to how this plays out, because as we keep going on with this, it keeps us further from the goal.
Hey,
And you're
but
in this
what
space, you
goal?
have
You keep saying the goal, and you just gave a bunch of slogans. See, I'm a realist. I think militarily.
okay.
I don't do the pie in the sky stuff. What? goal,
Oh, me neither,
because the
brother.
thing,
Me
all of these
neither.
other places are way more divisive. There is no pan-Africanism. None of these people or none of these other countries are reaching out and trying to build anything with us. They're not even trying to build with each other over in these nations. They're trying to come over here by foundation of Black Americans, because we're the only ones who are really collectively stepping to the white supremacists saying, hey, we're going to have to get something. So what's the goal other than everybody coming over here trying to eat off of us? Why don't other people put some scores on the board? Right? Isn't it time for other people to put something on the damn scoreboard? Oh, where'd you go, brother? Oh,
I'm still here, brother. I'm just
okay, yeah,
listening to you. I'm
right.
listening to you.
Listen, what I'm saying. Ain't it time for some the Caribbeans, Africans? It's time for everybody else to start putting some layups up. We can't be the Michael Jordans. At some point, Michael Jordan even had to retire. At some point, Michael Jordan had to go to the Wizards and start fumbling a little bit. We're tired of having to put all the scores on the board. When are other groups who are non-FBA going to put some scores on the board so that we can build globally, right?
Um, yeah, that's a very cynical way, in my
Cynical,
view, of looking at it, brother. And
cynical,
that's just my opinion.
cynical.
When you say score, when you say points on the board, what are points on the board that other countries or other lineages can
Meaning
do?
you're doing something that we can go over there and benefit from, because the because
So,
people coming over here, being able to immigrate here, and you're a Black person, that was because of what foundational Black Americans did. The 14th Amendment, where people can come over and have birthright citizenship, that was a grassroots movement with foundational Black Americans risking their lives making that happen.
if I can ask you, if I could say one
Go
thing
ahead.
real quick, you know what what it sounds like. It sounds like how white people sound when they say that blacks are moving into the neighborhood and taking the resources. When in
I didn't
reality,
even. I
this
slow
government,
down,
I look, I don't
sir.
look
I
to
didn't
this
even
government.
remotely say anything like that. Not
Nah,
even
but I'm saying
remotely.
that's the
That, sir.
I'm
Not
saying
even
that's the
remotely. No,
analogy.
that don't even sound remotely the same.
It
No, it
almost does,
doesn't, sir.
brother.
That's not
Okay,
no, don't do that now. That doesn't sound
okay,
remotely the same. I didn't know.
okay.
That's not. No, that's not even. I'm talking
Can
about.
you explain how it
I'm
doesn't?
talking
Can you
about
explain how it
other
doesn't?
groups. If we're supposed to be a global Black community, how come we have to put all the scores on the board? We have to do all the fighting. We have to do all the stomping. People are able to immigrate over here who are Black because white people didn't want y'all over here. They didn't want people immigrating over here who were Black. Even Garvey, let's go to Jamaica. I just stick to Jamaica. Garvey was able to come over here because of a grassroots movement that Foundation of Black Americans launched. Because after Jamaicans and Caribbeans were working on the Panama Canal, after they were done, they wanted to come over here. White folks was like, hell no. It was Black people down in Tuskegee and other places saying, hey, no, no, let some of our Black brothers and sisters come over here. That's when Garvey was able to come over. And his movement gained traction over here because he couldn't get anything going on over there in the Caribbean. So again, we keep putting scores on the board. We keep stomping for all these other groups. When is it going to be reciprocal? When can we go over there to some of these other nations and enjoy the same benefits that you guys come over here and enjoy? That's what we're saying.
So if I could just say one
Go
last
ahead.
point, so when it comes to who benefits, I don't think that the blacks or the groups that come over here are taking anything away from African or free Black Americans that all the other groups didn't already. Like you have immigrants, you have
So,
Polish that
so the
come in.
all
You have people for can I
everybody
finish real quick? Cause
everybody else
and
is eating off
I'll
of
just
us.
listen.
Why not us eat off you too? That's not really the argument.
No, I'm no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we're speaking in reference to reparations, something that hasn't
No,
happened
no, no,
yet.
no, no, we're not.
And
Wait. Right now, we're just speaking on just global Blackness in general. Right now, let's put. We ain't even talking about reparations right now. We're talking about
okay,
global Black.
if you look at the minority business loans, the minority business loans was initially intended for black people, but look at all the people
Yeah,
that
we don't
benefit
get
from
that.
the
Yeah, we don't
minority
get that. Yeah,
business
we don't get
loans.
that. All of,
Right, we don't get that. So my only point is like I don't want them to give us shit excuse my language. I'm at that point right now where the handouts, them who's taking, what group is taking from us? No. Our collectivism is what's killing us. Period. I don't care what lineage you're from, who's getting what, reparate, what are you expecting? We're all sitting here treading a hamster wheel while the enemy is looking over us from a 30,000 foot view saying, stay on the wheel. Just stay on the wheel a little bit longer.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
No
All right.
doubt.
Okay, then brother just got into a bunch of slogan there. He just started saying slogans. Okay, because when are people gonna start putting some damn scores on the board? And the dude, he just kind of got into some sloganizing. Well, we all got to be together, and people is looking at us, and we all in the same game now. Okay, yeah. When people come from immigrant backgrounds, you come over here, you've already benefited. You've already got your reparations that you didn't even earn. You came over here and got a bunch of unearned benefits. Dr. Claude Anderson talks about this. He said, people, when they come over here, they ain't looking for no damn opportunity. They coming over here to get unearned benefits. Let's be real. People ain't looking that whole, I just want the opportunity. No, you're coming to get unearned benefits. You coming over here getting shit that you didn't really work for. You coming over here getting a leg up off of our backs. That's what it is. Let's miss me with the hard working immigrant come over here and you just work so damn hard. You come over here getting unearned benefits. There's all types of little programs and little monies that they siphon off over here, dude. You understand? Off our tax dollars. There's all types of little programs. That's why the whole reparations thing, they're trying to, look, they're trying to shoehorn their way into the reparations thing. That's what a lot of this is about. That's why people, well, my grandmama is from Jamaica, but they've been here for 8 generations. They've been here 4 generations. The other guy, well, ain't Jamaica part of America? Because they've been getting so many unearned benefits. Now there's a sense of entitlement that you're supposed to get everything we do. Just like with our culture, like with hip hop, we help create that. Everything we do, they're supposed to get a piece of it. So now with this reparations thing, we're like, hey, this is for our lineage. Ain't that divisive? It's divide. I don't want to divide. We all in this together. No, 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 no. When we're talking about our reparations, we're talking about something that goes to a specific lineage. And they're trying to find a way to crowbar themselves into the reparations. That's what this is about, family. I want y'all to be very clear. Who we got in here? Okay, let's get Nick. This is another Haitian guy. I had him on. This is the guy who was bragging about all of his suits and found out his ass working a suit store. This nigga's a suit employee. What's up, Nick?
How's it going, Tariq?
What's up, brother? How are you?
I'm good, my man. Like I said previously, we'll get you some suit and we'll make sure that you look very sumptuous moving forward. All right, so we're establishing that. But I
Thank you.
have a question.
I got a great barber who's going to get you an FBA hairline
Yes,
because
sir.
that Haitian hairline is not cutting it. It looks like you have on a WNBA headband. But go ahead, sir.
Man, some idiot messed up my hairline. I don't know, and I'll probably let it grow out and just get it done properly. But I don't
There
have a
you go.
messed up hairline.
There
I'll
you go.
fix that.
Yeah, yeah.
But Tariq Nishid, I watched one of your interviews in which you were very eloquent when you were speaking to that white lady.
I was very what?
Eloquent, like you were very articulate when you were speaking to that
I'm
white
articulate
lady.
all the time. I'm articulate now. But go ahead.
But didn't you say previously that you actually cantankerously argue that when you go to certain interviews, you put on your TI vocabulary, didn't you?
No, I don't curse when I'm on mainstream television. I don't do a lot of cursing and I don't use too much slang. You understand?
Yes, sir. But
Yeah, that's what I
do you?
like here, I'm still articulate. I might use slang. I don't do too much cursing here. I might use a little slang here because I'm with the family. But if I'm on TV with a bunch of white folks, I'm not about to do a bunch of slang because then I'm gonna look like a stereotype. Because why am I doing slang talk with them? Right?
But isn't it disrespectful to black folks to be using these? I mean, those pejorative terminologies around them, knowing that you wouldn't do it around certain group of people.
P- uh, Pejorative what pejorative terminologies?
Cursing, using words that you shouldn't have used, knowing that you won't use it again. I mean, around certain
It
group of people.
see, this tether talk. Slang is not a pejorative. I'm just talking in a coded language. That's what I mean. When we say slang, you're just talking in code. Why am I going to go on a white platform and talk in code?
But isn't slang tantamount to semi-literacy? Because if you
No,
are speaking, it is.
no,
It is, sir.
no, no. What are you talking? You're not even from our culture. What are you talking about? You don't know our culture. What are you talking about? And by the way, are you Haitian or Nigerian?
Dude, we have established that I am Haitian and Ghanaian, didn't
Okay,
we?
that's right. That's right. Okay, I forgot. Okay. Now, what are you talking about? Now, what kind of tether babble is this? Now, you say slang is what?
Why do you have to use words like that, man? Can't we just speak without
Because
insulting? Look,
because a lot of this is why I'm saying y'all get into the tether thing when y'all start lying because y'all don't know any. Y'all just you try to have a good faith conversation and then lying is so indicative in your culture. You just start doing it on GP. You're just saying stuff, and I don't want you to be a stereotype, being the lying, scamming guy. And you're talking about slang is tantamount to illiteracy. What are you talking
no,
about?
no, no, semi-literacy. I didn't say illiteracy. I say semi-literacy. That's what I said. There's a huge contradiction between these two words. So please, let's correct that.
So yeah, our slang has nothing to do with illiteracy or semi-literacy. Nothing to do. Slang. We use slang oftentimes as codes, as code words. You
So
understand?
why don't you go to any? I mean, why don't you use the same language around white people if you respect them
Because
that much?
why am I using code words with white people and they're not even supposed to know what the code words are? You understand? This is why y'all fail in your homeland, sir. You're not supposed to share codes with white people.
I
Y'all,
failed.
that's why y'all go telling white people everything and then they go colonize your ass and then y'all got to come here. You don't tell white people everything. We talk in codes. And I'm not going to go there talking in certain codes. I don't want to teach them certain codes or slang that we use. We can talk like that among each other. We foundational Black Americans, and then let me explain because you're not of our culture. We came up with slang words as a way to converse with each other, so that the white people who could harm us and they were around us, they couldn't understand what we were talking about. So we created these code words and slang terms, and that's a part of our culture to talk in slang, so that white people who try to be in our business, they don't know what the hell we're talking about. We even had a whole language, Tutnese, where we spoke a whole different language, and we speak some of it now, and we keep that secret. We don't teach nobody that. We have little rooms where we talk that language among ourselves. We have an FBA Facebook room. You can't even get in the room unless you can answer the question in Tutnese language. So that's a part of our culture, speaking in code, using certain slang terms so that a lot of people in the dominant society, they don't know what we're talking about. That makes sense?
Absolutely. Now I have a better understanding. But
There
why do
you
you
go.
keep on?
So that's why I want you to listen because yeah, don't try to tell us about our culture. All right. That's where it gets offensive rather.
I'm not telling you about your culture at
Yeah,
all.
you're talking
But
about what slang is
I,
and what slang is not. No, no, no. You got to listen, brother. Come on
dude, I was trying to understand where is it coming from, and you've explained it,
now. Right.
and I
Because
have a better
what you're
understanding of
trying
what
to
you're
do,
saying.
also what you were trying to do, you were trying to dry hate a little bit. You're trying to do some dry hating. That's another thing y'all do because y'all come from these cultures where y'all tribalistic. So you were basically trying to dry hate on me for being on mainstream interviews and national television shows. There's some little dry hating there. So that's what
I'm
that. So you're
I'm
trying.
not a part of any tribe, my man. What tribe am I a part of?
Yeah. So you were dry hating, sir,
But
because
one more thing, Tariq Nasheed.
yeah.
Uh, so as for the suits, man, we're gonna get you on page. No, I'm serious though. I'm gonna sponsor you. I'll get you a few good suits,
Okay.
and
Are you taking some
as
of those?
long as,
Why
huh?
don't you take some of those good suits to your family in Ghana and Haiti because they really
No, 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 no. I'll
and
take care of
some new
you.
some new
I'm a
flip
man of
flops.
my words because you said that you've actually
No,
said
sir, you
before.
need to take them to the village that your family fled from. That's where you need.
You you have been insinuating in perpetuity that I was a scammer, which you have no evidence of, and the government cannot find any evidence as to why you believe that I am a scammer. But in
Well,
adulation of your words,
because you
hello?
tried to make it no, because you tried to make it seem like you were some kind of successful stock trader, and you're not. You were trying to give off
Oh,
the. You had some kind of little forex thing showing these little janky numbers that a lot of
oh,
tethers.
I am. I
You're
ha
not.
I
You're
can
not.
assure you,
No, you're
I
not.
am.
And then you tried to make it seem like
Wait,
you
wait,
were
wait. Let me
balling
see.
out and you had all of these expensive suits because you were balling out, and you work at a suit store, my nigga. You a
I
Burlington
can't I
employee.
can't message you privately, but I would prove it to
You,
you, my man. But
brother, you
there
don't.
are
You're
people that
not
say
a
things
stock
and there are
dude.
people that can't back it up.
No,
I can back it up anything
no,
that
you
I
can't.
say, bro.
No, you, no, you can't, dude. Brother. Just show me.
Message me.
Let me
I'll
know
prove it to you.
what hours do you work at Burlington.
Burlington, what the hell is that?
All right. You
Burlington doesn't even sell suits, bro.
Yeah,
What are you
right,
talking
brother.
about,
You
guy?
work at a suit store, all right. So you don't really have successful stocks going on, sir.
No, I actually work 1 day a week, and
And
it's
and
Saturday.
if you were,
It's
you would have
Saturday, Monday through
listen,
Friday, I trade. That
listen.
is a fact, and that is
No,
nothing but the truth,
no, no,
my man.
no, no. You would have a better hairline if you were balling out, sir. That hairline
What
is,
the hell does hairline
sir.
have to do with having money?
It
What
does, brother,
is
because
this?
if I walk up into a business meeting and I see that chia pet hairline, I'm not investing a damn thing. So that's what I'm saying, sir. Your hairline looks like a French poodle. All right, that hairline is very janky, sir.
I much love my man, and
All right,
stop spreading hate, man.
all right, have a good night, sir. All right, all right, okay. So let me see. We got a few people in here. We got a few people. Okay, let's see. App Lab. Who is App Lab? A coder person. What's up, App Lab? App Lab, hop on, man.
Hey man, I'm just joining here. I'm kind of new to X Spaces, I guess.
Yes.
And your name's Tariq.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Steven.
Hey, Stephen, you're a white gentleman. Where you from, Stephen?
Well, I'm from Oregon. I've been all over the whole country here recently, but I think I'm going back to Oregon. I'm in
Okay.
Idaho right now.
Okay. Well, now, what are you doing out there in Idaho?
Well, I work for the U.S. Treasury Department.
Okay. Man,
I'm a software engineer. Yeah.
okay, there you go. So, what's on your mind, Stephen?
Well, I do like that you're able here to kind of go back and forth and you talk to people and maybe have different disagreements,
Absolutely.
but you're able to just discuss it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm really new to this, but I think it's cool. I really think this is a cool thing here where people can just talk
Absolutely.
and all over the world too. I'm seeing.
Oh, yeah. We got people who call up, people in Africa, people in Europe, Australia, just all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway, thank you so much, Steve. So I guess Steve just wanted to give a shout out real quick. A shout out to Steve. He's over there in Oregon or Idaho eating a potato. I don't know what he's doing. Chicago, hop on Chicago Red. Chicago Red in the building. All right, let's get Mr. Tickles. Okay, that's a hell of a name, Mr. Tickles.
Hey, what's going on, Tariq, man? Finally let me in this mug. Hey, man, I just want to say I'm a sheriff's detention deputy. I've been working at the jails for like 8 months. And I just wanted to say, like, black people, we get a bad rap about always being in jail and stuff. But the Mexicans, they outnumber the black people and the white people by the dozens. I
Oh yeah.
promise you. It's
What
nothing but,
state are you in, by the way?
I'm in California.
Okay. Oh yeah, out here in California. Oh yeah, it's deep out here.
Man, I'm telling you, they outnumber the blacks and the whites. But I also wanted to say for this black and brown coalition, it's a myth. It's non-existent because in the jails when shit pop off, the Mexicans always link up with the white boys, and the Mexicans and the white people they go against the black people, even though the blacks got the lowest numbers.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's always been like that. Yeah, they've been like that forever. They've been, you know. I always used to talk. They would be clicked them white supremacist groups. Let's get Black Magic. What's your name, brother? Yeah, Black Magic.
Yes, Tariq. How you doing, Tariq?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you, brother?
I'm fine, thank you. Tariq, I want to know
Is
this
this Devin?
concern.
Is this Devin?
Who's Devin?
Okay, 'cause you sound like another tether, but go ahead. There's another tether who
No,
called.
I'm not. Now you know me now. Um, I want to talk about Kamala Harris. Tariq, is it you kind of hating on her so that you get recognition and they'll give you a bag or something?
Okay, why do y'all tethers always have some weird scam y'all trying to project onto us? Y'all
No, it
always
looks like that now.
y'all,
It looks like that.
y'all, hold
If Kamala gives you $1 million, will you support her now?
on. Yeah,
You're laughing. That's the truth now.
give me a million. Yeah, if Kamala give me $1 million, I might support her. Yeah, I might support her. She gives me $1 million.
So,
Yeah, I'll wear a
so the
Kamala shirt. Yeah,
yeah,
if she
so
gives
the
me
essence of your space of criticizing her
$1 million.
means that you want to get her attention, the
I don't.
Republican Party's
I,
attention, so they cut you a bag.
no, and no, that's some kind of weird tether scam that you guys have. Y'all always got some real illogical scams. That's not. I don't want no bag, and they're not going to give me a bag. They're not going to
No,
give.
I'm not. No, I'm not talking about scam. You're a businessman yourself.
But
So
how about I don't like her policies, or why should I like her? Let me ask you that. Why should I like Kamala Harris?
no, you have reasons, your own reasons why you don't like her. You said she's not done
No,
not
if
anything for the
no, no, if you say
FBA
for
community.
Dudu Tunde, slow down. If you say it's for a bag,
My name is not Dudun Tunde.
okay, Dudu Tunde, hold on. Why should I? Why should I support Kamala Harris?
Let's make history together, Tariq.
Okay,
As
I'm. Why should
the
I support Kamala Harris?
You
That,
should support Kamala Harris because she is about to make history to become the first Black Indian female president of the United States of America.
well, that's a lot of damn ethnicities there.
No, it's not them.
The first Black
It's
Indian. What the hell is that?
we Black. Okay, you people say Kamala Harris is Black. You said she's not Black. She's Indian.
Right.
Eh?
He says,
Do you know Indians are
hold on,
our cousins? They
nigga,
are Black.
man.
There
They,
are Black Indians that are being criticized and being racially abused in India.
dude, they don't, dude. Listen, you're over there. You're from Nigeria and Ghana, and I mean, over there in West Africa, dude. Gandhi crapped on African people when he was in Africa. That whole anti-blackness is so deep from the East Indians. These are not our damn cousins. What are
No,
you?
Gandhi is actually from the white side of India, if you know
Uh,
what I mean.
but Gandhi was a dark-skinned Indian, just like a lot of them. We got Dinesh D'Souza and Vivek over here talking crazy. What cousins? These people don't identify with us like that. Are you insane?
Okay, Tariq,
They're
your
over.
group,
Hold
your spaces, the
on,
title on your spaces is
hold
always
on,
about
slow down,
Kamala Harris, but you
hold
don't have
on.
any topic
Dudu,
on
Dudu,
Trump.
Dudu Tunde, slow down. No, we're talking about Kamala's ass and the East Indians. I've been over there to Africa and some of those countries, and I see the East Indians over there. They're the merchant class. They're running the businesses over there and living in nice neighborhoods, and y'all over there in them shanty towns. Is that your cousin? Huh? Dudu Tunde, are you here, sir? You're not muted. Dudu Tunde, you here?
I'm here.
Okay.
What you saying Africa, what you're talking about is South Africa.
And
You know,
Zimbabwe. Saw them over in Zimbabwe too. South
yes,
Africa.
so Zimbabwe had Zimbabwe was like an apartheid country with South Africa. So there's still white people there, and they are being oppressed there because the whites live in luxury while the blacks live poorly over there. So you shouldn't just generalize everything together.
Okay, I'm
You
not.
understand,
I'm,
Terry?
I'm not, sir. So are you supporting Kamala Harris?
I'm supporting her,
Of
and you can see her going over to trying to get black votes. I don't think this woman is going to change her ways when she becomes president, and she's going to win. She's going to win the election. I'm very confident that she's going to win.
Well, yeah,
So
you heard of
yeah,
women. That's she's going to let over more of your cousins and your relatives. So
that's not the reason why we're going to
that's the reason.
vote for her.
Yes, it is. That's the only reason. There's a lot of benefits for immigrants. But there's no benefit for me and Foundation of Black Americans at all. We don't benefit at all, right?
No, it's because she's non-FBA. That's why you're saying this. Even if Kamala
What?
was a
Okay.
saint,
What are the benefits, sir? What as a foundational Black American?
allow this woman rule. Allow her to rule. What benefit you want
She's
benefits from
the
a
vice
vice
president.
president? Allow her to be to rule, to be the president of United
She's the
States.
vice president now.
I agree. She's the vice president, but Biden is still there. Biden has not died, has he? Has
Not
Biden
Biden.
died?
Not Biden. Her and
That's
Biden
my
worked together.
accent.
She as the vice president, she made sure East Asians and other Asians got something. So why should we wait until whenever?
What did the Asians get from
Oh
her?
man, the crime bill specifically for them and all types of resources for the Stop Asian Hate movement. They got all types of resources. And she was in the front line of that, stomping for them, sir. So let's not play that game.
Which Asians are you talking about? Are you telling me that
All of them.
Kamala was
All
helping the
they,
Chinese?
the
Because
Asian
when you
hate.
say
No,
there are a
no, no.
lot,
But do the Tunde, slow down. That whole Stop Asian Hate thing, that was for the Chinese, Japanese, Filipinos, East Indians, South Asians. All of them were getting in on that. All of them. So they got hate crime protection. So if you do anything to any of these Asian people, the dark Indians, all of them, they got federal protection. And they can't even do that for us, sir. So what are you talking about?
what I'm talking about is that don't look at Kamala Harris in that way.
Why
You're
not?
going to you she has heard from the black community. You understand that they expect more from her. So you can see her going all over to the black community trying to do get into the culture. And you shouldn't say that she's cosplaying, you understand, because Kamala has black friends. So give her a chance. You shouldn't vote for Trump.
Got black friends, and what does that mean?
Huh?
Okay, she has black friends, and that means what?
That means a lot. She has more black friends than Trump. Well, we're talking about putting a black person in power, even if you don't agree she's black. A
Let me
lot
get
of people she has
EJ,
not denied the fact that she's not black.
let me
She
get EJ
has
in. EJ, brother EJ, chime in, brother.
Hey, brother Tariq, you can hear me.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
If you don't get this goofy heroin needle ejecting bastard off the damn space,
please,
man,
I
this
don't
dude is
have the
irritating, bro.
energy. Tariq,
Please
talk to
don't give this
me.
dude the
This
energy.
guy
Can
is
you mute his mic? Because I'm still
uncivilized,
talking.
Tariq.
Can you mute his
Tariq,
mic? Because
stop
this
bringing
subject
us
keep getting on my nerves. You need to get like Niger, Burkina Faso, and the other countries that's actually doing something for their people. The last two goofy ass niggas who came up here sounding like they've been overdosing off that blue magic. They ain't saying nothing constructive to make the damn conversation go. to the extreme level of them actually trying to do something. This dude just came up here and just said Kamala Harris is for foundational black Americans. He ain't gonna let no black Nigerian woman become president of Nigeria. They'll probably stone her to death. So
Yeah.
he need to. Can you mute your mic, bro?
Mhm.
Please, can you mute
No,
your mic?
okay, no, my mic
Stop
is
Joel babbling, nigga.
unmuted.
Stop Joel babbling, nigga. Calm down
Okay,
now.
let me ask you just one question before I go.
What do you want, Duty Tunde?
If Kamala Harris stands on this side and Trump stands on the other side, who are you going to vote for yourself?
I'm voting for the couch until I get reparations, because neither of them ain't doing shit for black Americans. We know niggas like you are used to getting loose change from Chinese people in your homeland. So I'm gonna need you to
Even
go
if
back over
you
there to
don't
Nigeria
vote,
and get back doing your
there will still
business.
be a winner. Even if you don't vote, there will still be a winner. You understand? And you might regret why you didn't vote.
I don't
So
regret
stop.
anything because my vote ain't doing nothing to benefit my people. We know that you niggas are used to not getting anything in your homeland. When you come back over here, you need to go back to your homeland and build a toilet besides shitting in the streets. Can you do something like that besides worrying about our political realm?
Why are you reducing the IQ of the space now?
Dude, your
Tariq,
IQ is
please
lower than
bring.
somebody reading a Dr. Seuss book. You don't need to be talking about nobody's low IQ, sir. Come on now.
There you
Get
go.
some
Yeah, we
knowledge
were
about
talking
yourself.
about you're
All
hating
right.
on this woman. You shouldn't
Hey,
be hating on Kamala.
thank you so much. There you go. All right. Let's get Uriel in here. Let's get Uriel. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Uriel.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Yes, sir.
Can I
How
speak
are
at
you,
one
Uriel?
time? Um, I really, honestly, I'm gonna be 100% with you. Like, the way I see it, the way I see it, like, I was born and raised in Chicago my whole life, right? It it is super hard for me to say I won't vote Democrat. It's hard for me to say I won't vote Democrat, right? But when I see what is being propagated or what is being pushed, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. There's no need
Okay.
for you.
You're losing me. You're losing me. Uriel, I don't know where you're going. I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
I'm
You
telling
kind of
you,
losing.
I'm telling you, like,
Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. First of all, your phone is janky.
I
Your phone is very
apologize. I
okay.
apologize.
That's one. Your phone is janky, and you're just kind of babbling. So you're babbling, and your phone is janky. So you're babbling in lo-fi. By the way, where are you from?
I'm
Your
from Chicago. I told you, I'm from Chicago,
no. Your last name is Navar,
and
and
I'm
I'm
from
looking at your picture.
Chicago.
Are you? Is your family East African?
I'm Mexican.
You're Mexican.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. So
So you're Mexican. So
I have no choice in this vote because I'm Mexican.
you have no choice. I can Your phone
That's
is so damn janky.
That's crazy for you to say that I have no choice in this vote because I'm Mexican. But
I didn't say that. What are you talking about?
before you cut me off, like you cut everybody off within like,
I didn't say you didn't have a choice because you're Mexican. What are you talking about?
no, sir, I I'm not trying to get cut off like you cut off everybody else. What I'm
Well, no, you're not a babble and just I can't. First of all, your phone is very janky. You should go back to Mexico and get another
Here, hold
phone and
on,
bring it
hold
back.
on, hold on. I'll just go back to
And
my regular phone.
you take them Wish app earpods off. That's what's
Yeah,
messing your phone up.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That is what I bought. That's what America provided me. I'm not gonna lie.
I
That's
can
what Timo was like, "Hey, you could get this for 4.99." I was like, "Yes, let me get that." Right?
right.
You're right. You're right on
So,
that.
sir, what did you smoke? Did you bring some drugs over from Mexico and smoke it when you got here?
Why
Because you sound
why would you talk to
toxic.
me like that? Why would you
Because you sound high.
but why would your like why would
And
you
sir, this is
insinuate that I'm just
you sound high, and this is not a drug hotline where you can call up and cocaine babble, sir. There's phone numbers you can call to get some intervention if you are high. You sound very high, sir. And this is not the space. You don't go around your people high. Y'all want to come around black people slumming. We're having intelligent conversations here. You think you can come in here, sound like you just hit that meth? Yeah? Y'all love trying to come around us with slumming and degeneracy and think we're supposed to accept that. You don't go around the Latino community. You damn sure don't go around white people sounding high and drunk and piped the hell up. You understand me? So you're not going to come around my people doing that. Talking about who ain't going to cut you off. I will cut your little ass off. I'll cut you off like a hot tamale link. Don't think I will not, sir. Now, what else do you have to say, Uriel? All right, nothing. He's probably overdosed right now. He's probably asleep. Let me get my sister Brooke in here. They love trying to come slumming around us. Hi, get your asses out of here. What's up, Sister Brooke? Hey, what you doing up this late, Brooke?
I know, I know. Listening to you, that's what I'm listening to you roast these people. I just have one question. Like in the diaspora, right? All of their countries, they have been tricked by their leadership. They always call in here, and when you ask them how come they don't have certain things going on in their countries, they tell you, "Oh, it's because of our puppet leadership. It's because of our puppet leadership." But then they want us to vote for the puppet so we can turn our country into having the same black face that doesn't do anything for us as their country. It doesn't make any sense.
Right. There
It's
you go.
like they don't learn the lessons from what's going on, what made them run. They have not learned the lesson.
Excellent point, beloved. Thank you so much, dear. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's a very good point Brooke brought up. Yeah, over in those countries, they do. They vote for these people, and they know that they're puppets, and they know they ain't gonna get nothing, and then they just keep voting and putting these people in power and don't get nothing to the point where they have to flee, and then come over here and try to get us to do the same thing. We're like, no, 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 no. We're gonna stop this whole political train until we get what we're supposed to damn get. We're not going to sit here and just vote ourselves out of existence. I'm telling you, man, we vote for Kamala Harris that's a train wreck for us. And my thing is, if we're going to get some white supremacy, give me the real deal, so we know how to react to it. If we're going to start talking about the police are going to get immunity, hell, Trump, at least he's honest about it. Kamala and those guys, they've already given police immunity, but they keep telling y'all lies. I know they're lying. Trump, like, yeah, I'm gonna give all the cops immunity, and Kamala and Biden, well, we got the George Floyd Policing Act. We're trying to get it through. We're trying to get some accountability. Yeah, I know we signed the blue law and we did all these protections for the police, but we're trying to get the blue law. I mean, the George Floyd Policing Act. We're trying to get some accountability. It just, for some reason, it ain't going through. That's a con game. Yeah. They protect these race soldiers. Nobody protects these race soldiers more than the damn Democrats and more than the Biden administration and Obama and those guys. They didn't punish no damn body for harming us. Well, let's stop being silly. All right? Should I get one more call in here because it's late and I got stuff to do? All right. Should I get one more because we got a lot of people? We got 1,300 people in here. Everybody go to microphonecheck.com, the movie Microphone Check, and the new version is coming in a couple of weeks. There's a new version of Microphone Check. Also, go get your Rootwork deodorant at rootworkstyle.com and get the children's book, Hidden History from A to Z. That's a phenomenal children's book. All right. Let's get Chase. I was going to get Chase Stacks in here. He bounced. So I was going to get him in here. All right. So they get one more, one more, one more, one more. I'm not going to get this. That's Somalian Tether. He's trying to get in here. I'm not getting you on because you don't really have anything to say. You're just trying to get attention. So yeah, this ain't the attention hour. I don't really want to hear what you got to say. Um, let me see. Let's get Misty. Let's get Misty. Let's get this person named Misty in here. All right, Misty. How you doing, Misty?
Um, I just want to say thank you for having this space, enjoying the conversation, and appreciate you standing up and roasting the people. So, but I would like to also say is please don't vote for Camilla because she will just Californication our republic. And so I grew up in Northern California and it's not what it used to be.
Right.
And California has no accountability for anything. They have made laws that give them, they don't have to be transparent in any of their projects.
Right.
They do not ever get a budget. They just want to continue a loop of the financials, because if they don't hold themselves to a budget, they can't be put in jail for breaking the budget.
Right.
Camilla was the hardest elected official on the Black community. And I don't want that to be a national thing. And California has just sold out our republic, and especially the Black community. And it breaks my heart. And I don't want that for our nation. And I want us all to, we have potential to make the dream come true. We have the potential to make the republic it's at its greatest point, and it is this November. And I'm not saying Trump is a savior. He's not. He's a man. Our Savior, Lord Jesus Christ, saved that man on July 13th. Sorry. And it's not, you know, the person before was saying that Harris has more Black friends than Trump. Have you looked at his life before he went down that escalator? Absolutely everybody loved him.
Now we got Gabriel. He's a Democrat. Now let's have Gabriel chime in. Gabriel.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I wanted you here, Misty, because I want to. Gabriel, go ahead. Gabriel. She said,
"Come on, bro.
Lord."
Trump's the savior, man. Was he your savior on January 6th? Was he?
I didn't say he was my savior. I didn't even like him before, and the only time I started showing him respect is when I saw him as a sitting president who took out the highest Taliban terrorist of the world with one missile, and he didn't hurt one civilian.
Like when Obama killed bin Laden? I think that was more of a accomplishment than whatever Trump did.
That has nothing to do with why I started liking him. I started liking him because Nancy Pelosi went up there and started ragging on him and raising up this terrorist. And why would you raise up a terrorist above your own president? He was a sitting president of the United States.
Why would a sitting president of the United States
the dig is up against hating him. And all they have done for the last 8 years is hate on one man. Everything on TV.
He's never been popular. He's never been popular. He's always lost a popular vote.
That's how he got his shows. That's how he got to where he was, by not being popular. Okay. If you say
electorally speaking, he's not.
And
2018, Republicans lost the House. 2022, they underperformed because of Trump.
That had nothing to do with Trump. Why do you keep putting everything on Trump? He is not one man. He is one man, and you're putting everything on him.
This is crazy.
Why is everything his fault?
I mean, shit,
yes,
COVID.
I have you blocked. Gabriel, I know you. And
how do you know me? Why do you even have me blocked? I've never been in a space with you.
Yeah, I used to host spaces. Yes, you were. And you came in and you trash talked women.
Trash talked women?
Yes,
what women?
You did. It was over a year ago, so
I trash talk. You supporting the JD Vance, a person that trash talk, calling women childless cat ladies and stuff?
I don't support JD Vance. I didn't want JD Vance. I wanted Dr. Carlson as the VP, And I've stated that.
You
And
mean
if you read my profile,
you mean Ben Carson?
yes, sorry.
Okay.
I'm a little tired. It's been a long day. And
I'm just
so,
saying,
yes.
but that's the people
And
Trump surrounds himself with, and he's the reason why Roe v. Wade got overturned. All these things happening
no,
to
it's
women.
not. There are 12 people. Oh, okay. You know, that's fine. You want to keep attacking me? That's fine. Instead of
I'm attacking
just
Trump. I'm not even attacking you as a person. I'm attacking the candidate you support. This is hilarious, but I know Kamala got everybody scared. Do y'all feel the energy, man?
I'm
Like
not scared of that
you
little
feel the
one.
energy.
No, I'm not.
You feel the energy, man. It's coming. Y'all gonna have y'all day in November, man. Kamala's coming.
All right, thank you, Misty. About to turn to Karen. Misty about to. You're
Tariq, why you made me do that, bro? Like, why you made me?
Oh God, I'm being attacked by the blacks. Oh God.
Why you made me go through that? Like, what was the point of that?
Oh, she got into Karen mode. But what's up, Gabriel? How you doing, man?
Tariq, man, I'm doing good. Like tomorrow, Kamala coming to Atlanta. Megan Thee Stallion finna be there. I'm gonna be there front row tomorrow in Atlanta. It's gonna be beautiful, man. You gotta
God.
like.
Oh God, she's gonna have on some Jordans. Kamala is gonna have on some. Kamala's gonna come out there with a thong and some Jordans on.
Hey, straight saying 15K RSVP'd already, so I gotta get there early, man. Yeah. I got the invite from the party, so.
Oh God.
What you mean?
She's gonna be there with a pot of greens and a Dougie. Oh God, she's about to really turn her performative blackness up.
Chill, Megan Thee Stallion. She's an FBA sister. She's supporting Kamala as we should be supporting Kamala.
Lord, yeah, they're gonna try to get the stank vote. So yeah, it's to get.
Look, I understand. Like you have a problem with the Democratic Party. I just don't want y'all coming harder at Kamala than y'all came at Joe Biden. It's just like that just seems just weird to me. Like some people are coming at Kamala Harris harder.
Dude, they get equal smoke. They get smoke because they've all come at us with nothing. So we're giving them the same energy.
I mean, what about do you see the black women's Zoom call 40,000 raising 2 million? The black men phone call raising 1.5 million. Like that's some real grassroots supports from the black community for Kamala Harris.
That's that boule propaganda.
You didn't see her speak to a sorority. Like I see like thousands, like 2,000 black women showed up in full force in Indianapolis, and the black people that's gonna come.
Yeah, it's the boule class. They orchestrate. They got a whole group of boule bootlicks that they wheel out to do all of this performative ass support. That's all, sir. This ain't real grassroots.
But she broke the record like with fundraising. Obama in 08, his most he ever raised in 1 month in 08 was $150 million. In 2 days, Kamala raised over $300 million. 62% of those donations were from small-time donors and from first-time donors. Like this is like crazy energy we're seeing for Kamala Harris. And how can
Sister Brooke wants to chime in? She raised her hand to get back up. Go ahead, Sister Brooke.
Oh Lord.
Brooke, where you at, sis?
Sorry about that. I have my mic muted. About the donors. So why is it that they've gone through some of her donors that number one, these single first time donors, they have donated multiple times in a row, and when they went to visit these people who supposedly donated, they were unaware of their donations. Very similar to what Eric Adams here did in New York.
I don't know how in 1 week you could come up with an investigation like that. Just the Act Blues numbers reporting there's been over $100 million from Grassroots, and then she had another $150 million from big time donors like rich people. So there hasn't been no conclusive investigation that just shows that
all you have to do is
numbers from
follow the money. Follow the money, honey. Follow the money.
All I've got to
That's all you
say.
got to do.
Okay, I'm just saying there hasn't been no conclusive investigation to support what you're saying. That's all I'm saying.
The Democrats are liars and finessers. I'm pretty sure some of that George Soros money didn't slept up.
No. There has been George. I'm not saying there's not George Soros money, but I'm just saying there has been an influx, like a record amount of money from grassroots, from like everyday donors. And if you look at the donations they're getting, most of them are under $500, which is insane. Insane.
I believe it's the big corporate people, the big lobby groups, and all of them are padding those numbers. I don't believe it's grassroots.
Under 500, Tariq? Under
Because
$500?
I'm in the black community. I don't know no black people who are really supporting
Come
Kamala
on,
Harris.
you seen that black woman? 40,000
I don't.
black. When have
Even,
you seen 40,000 black women do anything on a Zoom
would
call?
black people support Kamala Harris like
Come
that?
on. Did you know black people that supported Joe Biden in 2020 and when he got
I
record
think
black support other than Obama?
look, you go back to my old broadcast when Biden got elected. I said that was a finesse.
Oh, come on.
That was a major finesse.
Tariq, we talk about that all the time.
Yes,
Like
we did. That was a damn
I'm
finesse.
in Atlanta. I seen the lines. You seen the
Dude, and
lines. You
I've seen some of them damn ballots stacked up in basements and all of that.
come on.
I
That's a
believe
Dinesh. You attack Dinesh D'Souza all the time. He's the one that was promulgating that lie. He's the
no.
one that came up with
I I
that stupid ass documentary he had. And you attack him
I
routinely.
think that was a finesse too. I think it was a finesse. They're finesse.
I'm
But
just saying Trump took his L, and I'm saying
why,
like,
why would black people support Kamala Harris?
why wouldn't they support Kamala Harris?
Because she ain't done shit for us. That's why.
Kamala
I don't.
Harris has
I
been.
don't, and sir, I'm a because you're not from our lineage. I know our lineage. I know my people. We wouldn't be motivated to give that kind of support like that. For what? Kamala Harris has told us she ain't gonna do shit for us. Why
When she
would
say that? When she say she don't do shit for black people?
dude, that infamous quote where she said she's not going to do anything that's only going to benefit black people, but she's done stuff to only benefit other groups, sir.
When has she done stuff that only like every policy that
It- she-
Democrats have passed has always benefited other people. Any
sir,
policies that the Republicans have passed has benefited other people.
Natalie, where you at, sis? We got a white lady named Natalie in here. What's up, Natalie?
Yes. Hey,
How
do
are
I
you,
call
Natalie?
you? How are you tonight? Do
I'm
I
good
call you
now.
Tariq?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay, just make sure. I'm just curious because I'm trying to learn. Um, you were talking about your lineage.
Yes.
And I'm sorry I missed the first part of this. Does that mean that both of your parents were brought over to America?
Well, no, that means that there was no America to the people from both of my parents' side of the family
Oh,
built
okay.
America. My
Okay.
family, right? That's what I mean. I mean, we weren't, we didn't get brought to America. We actually built America. America was built by my
You're
parents.
already
What's it
here.
gonna take? What's it gonna take, Tariq, for you to support Kamala?
Reparations. She has to give
Oh.
reparations, some kind of tangibles to Foundation of Black America.
So like, does it have
But
to
is
be just
Trump saying that? Is Trump
Well, of
telling
course,
you
Trump's
he's
not
going to
saying
do
that.
that?
No, he's not, and I'm not voting for Trump either.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But let me deal with Natalie. Thank you. Like it, John. But
I'm
now,
sorry,
go
Gabriel.
ahead.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. Go ahead. He calls all the time. But
Um, no, I'm just trying to learn because, I need to learn.
absolutely.
Um, and so I see the title, and I'm sorry, I was so excited. I was in a space with a lot of people. We were listening to the calls and everything, and I was just so excited.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, first woman president, also a woman of color, and I don't know how y'all, uh, you know, what does that classify that? I'm still
Yeah, that
learning.
person of color thing don't work with us no more. That don't
Okay,
mean
well, I'm just saying,
yeah. That don't
I don't
that
know how
that
you
nothing.
classify it, so I
Yeah,
just
person of color means nothing. Yeah, you got a bunch of people of color who are anti-black.
right.
You
Okay, see, I don't understand all that because I'm not black, so I'm
know?
trying to learn.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Anna. You're gonna learn that we ain't voting for her. All right, we're gonna learn that. Yeah, we're not sitting out here stomping for a Hindu bedwench. That's not what we're doing. I don't believe all of those numbers and all that money was raised. I don't believe that. Not from no black grassroots. I don't believe it. I mean, what would motivate people to be so passionate about a damn Hindu bedwench? For real, I don't believe that. Kamala didn't remember. Kamala ran for president before and didn't get no damn support from the black community. What changed in these couple of years? Huh? Remember, she ran for president before and nobody really supported her like that. What changed? All of a sudden, people are just throwing all this money at her for what if you black? That don't make no sense. All right? All right, that's what it is. Let me get out of here, man. It's late. I got 1,200 people in here, 1,300 people. Yeah, y'all be here rocking heavy. I appreciate that. The family rocks out heavy with Mr. Nasheed. I thank everybody for tuning in, man. I think the conversation was constructive. I think we had a great conversation. I think people enjoyed it. Shout out to my sister Brooke. Everybody, I need y'all to go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com, hiddenhistorymuseum.com, and come on down to the museum if you're in LA. We're going to be open this weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Come down this weekend, man. Come down Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The address is 2131 West Jefferson Boulevard, the Hidden History Museum. Come on down, man. Phenomenal place, great place, iconic place here in the Los Angeles area. And also give a contribution to hiddenhistorymuseum.com. This is real grassroots. hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Also, you can buy the children's book at hiddenhistorymuseum.com, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a great week. Have a productive week. Puppy Akute and Lola Vuve to the family.
In the rhythm of life, there's a melody that dances with every step we take. And in those steps, there's a tale of legacy, of culture, and of the spirits that guide us. Introducing Root Work, where tradition and heritage intertwine. Crafted from the essence of foundational Black American root work deodorant is more than just a scent. It's a connection to the spirits of our ancestors. With 6 enchanting scents to choose from, each infused with the potent High John the Conqueror root, known for its healing and protective properties. Long-lasting and enchanting, Rootwork deodorant will keep you feeling fresh while embracing the spirit of Mojora, the very essence of Rootwork culture. Rootwork deodorant, where tradition and heritage intertwine. Experience the power at rootworkstyle.com. Let your spirit dance in the rhythm of Rootwork.